source for polka music and entertainment. This is Polka Radio.
That's me.
Hey, pretty girl, won't you dance with me? Can't you see how happy I would be? One time around the floor, then maybe we'll dance once more. Hey, pretty girl, won't you dance with me? One time around the floor, then maybe we'll dance once more. Hey, pretty girl, won't you dance with me? I've been standing here the whole night through. I just can't take my eyes off of you. Please don't let me stand. Let me take you by the hand. Hey, pretty girl, won't you dance with me? Please don't let me stand. Let me take you by the hand. Hey, pretty girl, won't you dance with me? Hey, pretty girl, please don't make me wait. Let's start dancing before it gets too late. The band is playing our favorite song. Come on, sweetheart, dance along. Hey, pretty girl, won't you dance with me? The band is playing our favorite song. Come on, sweetheart, dance along. Hey, pretty girl, won't you dance with me? Now we're swaying to this happy beat. I'm with my pretty gal, she is very sweet. Singing, dancing, soon we'll be romancing. Hey, pretty girl, won't you marry me? Singing, dancing, soon we'll be romancing. Hey, pretty girl, won't you marry me?
Happy Thursday evening, the SareZee That's Me Polka Show with your host SareZee That's Me. Hello to Claudia and Greg out there in Napa, California. I hope you are enjoying some nice red wine and the views and the loveliness. Also to everyone else tuned in into the YouTube chat room, thanks all so much for being here. Here is Tony Blazonczyk's new phase, the Eddie B medley.
Trawka rośnie na bożkach pod mostem lilia. Jak muzykanci grają, to każdy se wybija. Jak muzykanci grają, to każdy se wybija. Raz, dwa!
Well, you thought you were taking candy from a baby.
Said you found somebody else that you love so. I won't try to stop you now, and I'm not able. But let me ask you just one thing before you go. Did you have to bring that up while I was eating? Just to tell me that you're leaving, honey bun? Did you have to bring that up while I was eating? Now you've gone and spoiled my appetite for mine. We watch the dancers sway. Hey la 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 la. Hey dana moja dana dana. We dance the night away. Amore, you whispered words of love to me, and when you kissed me tenderly, I learned the meaning of amore. There on the island by the sea, you taught the tambourine to me. It was the dance of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me and swear by the stars above, you'll be mine forever in a heaven of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Chłodcia zaśpiewać, ja mówię i popesa młocić. Taka moda piękna padła, jak zwyk zawon błądzić. Połona się błojnie dzioda, tak wiem co wiem rzecem. Doszli z lewą szachnek mówią, że nieco to więcej.
My są muzykanci od miasta Chicago. Zagramy poleczkę i oberka skocznego. Jak ja se zaśpiewam wesoło tra-la-la. Każdy jaki stary młody to tańca się bra. The happy is the place to be. There's fun for you and fun for me. And all the women stay away from here. The happy tavern where we drink our beer. sobie młody chłopiec i panna. On zaprosił ją do tańca, orkiestra polkę grała. On jej śpiewał traj, traj, ona jemu oj, dybi daj. On jej śpiewał traj, traj, daj mi dziewczę buzi daj. Jak poleczkę dokończyli, oberka i zagrali. Lewo, prawo, dookoło, tak sobie tańcowali. On jej śpiewał traj, traj, ona jemu oj, dybi daj. On jej śpiewał traj, traj, daj mi dziewczę buzi daj.
Każdy korda kupuje, jedzie, kręci, startuje. Na wesele lub piknik jadą sobie szprytami, wszyscy automobilami. Kawaleryści świecą i panie zaświetniają, nawet ich namawiają. Która się da namówić, na przyjazdy się zgodzi, to sobie tym zaskłodzi.
I felt a little bitty spark the day I met you. It made a little flicker deep inside. And since the day it's grown into love to keep me warm, and I couldn't put it out now if I tried. I got that sunshine feeling deep within my heart. Its warm rays touched me right from the very start. Miles could be between us and we'd not be far apart. With that sunshine feeling in our heart.
Powiedzcie mi, Maryś, czy piśmie działa? Czy ty będziesz moja? Powiedz mi te słowa, Marysiu droga. Powiedzcie mi, Maryś, czy ty kochasz mnie? Powiedz mi te słowa, że ty będziesz moja, ożenimy się.
Ej, na środku rynku stoi tam latarnia. Ten 10. numer to nasza kawiarnia. Ten 10. numer to nasza kawiarnia. A tam w tej kawiarni muzyka pięknie gra. I tam mój kolega wesoło se śpiewa. I tam mój kolega wesoło se śpiewa.
nasz kochany kraj, mój kraj. Jeszcze raz zobaczę znowu ojczyznę, którą tak bardzo kocham.
When you're feeling down and out and need some cheering up, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Get on out and listen to your favorite polka band. It's guaranteed to help you chase away the blues. We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time.
Alrighty, everybody, that was the Eddie B medley to start off the SareZee That's Me Polka Show with your host, SareZee That's Me. Once again, want to say hi to Claudia and Greg out there in Napa. I'm just stuck with 19 crimes while you guys are having nice California wine. Can't wait to come visit. Also want to say hi to Ashley Torres. What up, my girl? PPG Polka Show. Also, of course, Mom Wayne and Mabby, and Mantha, Bert, and Ree, Stella, and Kit, and all the rest of you who's tuned in with us. Thank you so much for being here on this fine Thursday ZE evening. Since that medley took up a little bit of time, here is, unfortunately, to start off the show, after that wonderful, wonderful rendition, of Tony B. That's him. Just gotta do a quick pause for the cause.
To some people, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much. But that's not necessarily true. By 6 months, they're combining vowels and consonants. By 9 months, they're trying out different kinds of sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on some meaning. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Early screening and intervention can make a lifetime of difference and unlock a world of possibilities. Take the first step at autismspeaks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
The following is made possible by Dad.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling all over it.
The dad joke. Corny, grown-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
Why do you have to be careful when it's raining cats and dogs?
Because you might step in a
Because you might step in a
poodle.
poodle.
Oh, shit.
And kids that spend more time with their dads grow up to be smarter, more successful.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding.
And, with any luck, funnier adults.
Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because he didn't have any body to go with.
Dad jokes rule. So take a moment to make a moment and give your kid a laugh. It's as easy as going to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
That's really funny.
You know what's really funny is when you click off the mic talk button and you think at least I wasn't recording, but you think your mic's turned off, and then you see the freaking meters going like crazy, and it's like, ha ha. So for all of you guys tuned in on YouTube, y'all are who heard. All right, here's John Gura and Gurale, one called Angie's Polka. Alive, John. Whoop. What is up with me and my mic buttons today? Alive, John Gura and Gurale for ya. That was Angie's Polka. Okay, let's see. Brian Schenk is tuned in the house. What's up, Buttercup? How you doing? Long time no see. Last week on the Thursday ZE Evening Polka Show was just a nice play and go type of thing. I ended up working a little bit late, so I apologize that I was not here to entertain you with my loveliness. I think everyone's like, praise God, thank you. We didn't have to listen to her. But we got to listen to some good music, some nice medleys, and thank you to Tonester, who actually helped put that together. We were kind of just like multitasking when I got home, but let's talk about Frankenmuth, Michigan, the Summer Music Festival. What a wonderful time. The Sounds reunion. All the bands sounded wonderful. Great job. A wonderful fest put on by Mark Jansen, as per usual. It was great seeing a lot of great friends, and of course spending time with family as well. It's definitely was a great weekend. Don't forget, we've got a lot of fests still coming up and a lot of events happening, so stay tuned to listen for that for more. Let me know what you'd like to hear, when you'd like to hear it. I've already got a couple coming in from my mi madre, so let me know. It really was, Nathan. It was definitely a fun time. So looking forward to the next one, of course. And here is Frankie Bojamovsky and friends, one called the Malenka Halenka Polka.
Odbiera mnie śmiewka, całować ją. Nie mała, nie duża, oczkami śmie mruga, śmieje się jak wróża, ha, 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 ha. Po powozienie ona ma szalone, jak chciałbym mieć ją za moją żonę. Maleńka, haleńka, morowa dziewczyna, odbiera mnie śmiewka, całować ją. Dziewczyna odbiera mnie śmiewka, całować ją. Nie mała, nie duża, oczkami śmie mruga, śmieje się jak wróża, ha, 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 ha. Po powozienie ona ma szalone, jak chciałbym ją za moją żonę. Maleńka, haleńka, morowa dziewczyna, odbiera mnie śmiewka, całować ją.
Oh yeah, baby. Now we're kicking the Malenka Halenka, Frankie Bojamovsky and friends. All right, yes. Can't wait for Wind Down Michigan. This is coming up next weekend. First of all, first and foremost, I can't wait to come home and be back in my on my home turf. I couldn't think of the word I wanted to say. Also get to spend time with the family, and not only that, but the one and only TB, that's him, is also going to be playing there. So I also get to see a lot of friends that I, miss all the time, especially Rachel. Shout out to my girl. I actually had a really nice phone call, FaceTime phone call with her the other day. It was like, we haven't chatted in so long and caught up, and it was so nice. And also, she's so sweet. She did her little Venmo, Zelle, like, so cute. All right. Oh, also, she's going back to school coming up soon. So make sure you donate to the Rachel Z, that's her, Raz and Saz for life. She is going back to school and she needs school supplies. So check my Facebook and I will share the link and we can help her out. But speaking of which, Our Lady of the Scapular Parish presents their 51st festival, 2025. For those of you that know, my grandfather, the Cavaliers, played for many, many years. And also, of course, Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones, and just such a highlight, such a wonderful, wonderful festival. But this year, Friday, August 22nd, 4 p.m. will be the opening ceremony. The Polish Muslims from Hamtramck, Michigan will be playing from 6... Wow. I didn't realize how bad I can't see without my contacts. I think I need to go to the eye doctor. 6:30 to 9:30. And then, of course, the Zakopane Polish dancers will be... they're from Warren, Michigan. They'll be performing at 7 p.m. And then, of course, on Saturday, August 23rd, the Kielbasa Kings from Dearborn, Michigan from 1 to 4 p.m. The New Brass Express from Bad Axe, Michigan from 4 to 7 p.m. The PRCU-A Rogalin Polish dancers out of Wyandotte, PRCU 162, baby. They will be performing at 7 o'clock. And then Tony Blazonczyk's new face out of Chicago, Illinois will be from 7 to 11. There will be a grand raffle, a $12,000 first prize, hourly drawings, Polish food, Polish beer, bar, pull tabs, Polish music, dancing, pizza and pretzel booth, ooh, ice cream, novelties, popcorn, bingo on Friday from 5 to 10 and Saturday 2 to 10. There will be an ATM available, ladies and gentlemen, so don't worry, you can gamble all your money away. Also inside the second floor, there will be the Kids Zone area. On stage, the OLS Encore Banquet. OLS Encore Boutique Collection, Polish novelties, Italian pastries at a Polish festival, all right, bake sale, basket raffles, church tours, and many, many more. We look forward to seeing you at Our Lady of Scapular, also known as Mount Carmel Polish Festival, next weekend. Be there or be square. Speaking of Mount Carmel, Our Lady of the Scapular Polka Fest, here is, especially for my mom, she wanted to hear this one. Also for my grandparents and Chechadina and the rest of the fam bam. This is the Cavaliers, one called the High Bounce Polka.
I'm sure that you'll agree with me. I'm just what I like to see. That's to see if polka music's still around. Polka number one, then all the people would be having so much fun. And then the radio would say, there's a polka dance today, and that's where half the population run. They say that there's a polka dance up on the moon tonight. The band you'd see would make you scream and fright, and we'd all drive our flying cars to see a polka band from Mars, and a Martian polka band would be a sight. Here's a word to all the polka bands in town. You'd better keep on playing polkas lest you drown in the tears that I would shed if polka music should go dead. That won't happen if you spread the polka round. I think my closing statement should be back, 'cause there's just one thing some polka dances lack. Just keep on dancing strong. Next time bring your friend along, 'cause we Polish people like our dances packed.
Alrighty. The Cavaliers High Bounce Polka, and then, of course, Detroit Polka Authority DPA, If I Had a Wish Polka. Damn straight. Alright, also, Tony likes to hear that one as well. I think that's one of his favorite tunes. And I know my mom wanted to hear those. And, of course, I had to send it out to Wayne as well, so. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below what's your drink of choice for the day. Tonight, SareZee, that's me, is drinking Southeastern Australia, 19 Crimes. Literally, I have to say, even though I kind of made fun of it earlier, 19 Crimes is, no, this is not sponsored, probably one of my favorite brands to pick up as a bottle of wine. Really, really love 19 Crimes. But this is the Reserve Blend, dense with a rich that sounds so funny. Dense with a rich mouthfeel. Intense dark fruits with notes of mocha and oak. And let me tell ya, chef's kiss. Had to wear wine red for red wine. And Polish, of course. Also, my man's Danny Campbell. Go Lions! Want to say hi to Dave Gaida, who's tuned in at work. And at 10 p.m., he will be having a few shots of Citranovka. So, lovely. Wonderful. Great for you. Okay, here's the Dynatones for all you Dynatones fans. Oh, also, forgot to mention. Let me know, like I said, what you guys are drinking. Hey, if you want, please follow the link down below. buymeacoffee.com/PolkaRadio. Join us and buy us a coffee, buy us a glass of wine. Support the PolkaRadio.com. And the finest source for polka music and entertainment, PolkaRadio.org. Attaboy.
Hi, you're listening to the SareZee That's Me Polka Show with your host, SareZee That's Me. If If you have a special request or dedication, let me know by messaging me on my SareZee That's Me Facebook page, or please feel free to reach out to me personally. I'll be sure to get to you as quickly as possible. Na zdrowie!
Yes, follow that link Brian Chakis just posted down there. Thank you very much, Dziękuję bardzo, for all your love and support and dedication. Here is the Dynatones, one called Some Broken Hearts. Live.
Cigarette, start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is continue. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. I'll call you, I'll never die. In the night, a willing woman to hold me tight. Or in the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. I'll call you, I'll never die. Some broken
Okay, men, this is your time. Maybe you didn't choose this, but you're here now. You're gonna go out there and be an all-star caregiver. It's up to you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go grocery shopping, cook, clean, be there emotionally and physically. You gotta dig deeper. Drive them to physical therapy, doctor's appointments. Don't you forget about the pharmacy. No, you won't. Because that's what caregivers do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. This is your time to show the world, your family, and yourself that you're tougher than tough. Now go out there and be the best caregiver this world has ever seen. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick and proud aunt. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing. But not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. 1 in 6. That little girl sitting alone at the playground, she can't play like the other kids. She doesn't have the energy because she's hungry. School lunch will be her only meal today. It breaks my heart that this is the reality in our country, but it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. This food is then provided to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about using your imagination, learning, and having fun. These children shouldn't have to miss out on simply being a kid because they're hungry. To find out how you can help end childhood hunger in your community, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, want to let you all know if you're in the Chicagoland area, or if you're not and you want to come on down. right there across the street from work. Okay, girls, calm down. Hello. Jesus Shepherd of Souls at St. Andrew's Church will have the music company both Saturday and Sunday from 3 to 5. There will also be a lot of different types of music, great vendors, great food, great company. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. All right, Dave Guide, I wanted to hear some Polka family. Here's one right here, right now. One called Tell Me Polka. Oh my god. Oh shit, sorry. I want to say hi to Mike Stupinski out there. Just so you guys know, I stand corrected. Saturday is 5 to 6:30 p.m. And then music company is playing 3 to 5 on Sunday. My apologies. But want to say hi to Mike Stupel out there, chilling, doing his damn thing. I was laughing at my response that I was going to text you, so I'll get right back to you on that. Especially for Aunt Linda Maurer. Had a blast hanging out in Frankenmuth. Great hospitality, wonderful freaking food, a very comfortable bed, and a nice bathroom. Just messing. So especially for Aunt Linda, also for Uncle John. I don't know if he's listening, but if he's not, then he sucks. This is The Project live, one called True Love Polka.
She's by your side and hope that she will never go away. When you're not sure your love is true, just try to leave her for a week or two. And if you can't live without her, then you'll know that she's the only girl for you. Love is only two to our one, one is two, and three is nine. the same way when she says you love her too. Love is a feeling someone feels for a person with their heart. But true love's only there when two hearts deep in love will never part. Love is only true if two are one. One is thinking she is mine. Love is meant for two and only she can make me feel so very fine. Love is free with no doubts when you're apart. I'll make it seem so long. And if you really love someone, the one you love can never do wrong.
The Project live, especially for Aunt Linda. You're done. Goodbye. See you later. Nice knowing ya. Get the heck out. Goodbye. I do not handle disrespect to the polka music field and to our shows and to all the hard work that this network has put into. So you're done. Goodbye. I apologize to anybody who is seeing this bullcrap comments. That's all. That's my vent session. That's my rant. All right. Especially for all of you Blue Magic 2... Blue Magic. See, I'm so frazzled. Especially to all of you Blue Magic fans who are tuned in with us. Thanks a lot for all of your love, support, and dedication to the SareZee That's Me Polka Show with your host, SareZee That's Me. Here is one off of Blue Magic's new album, Into the Blue. Here's one called Pijanek Polka.
Tylko po to żyje, od rana do nocy, oj nie ma pomocy. Raz, dwa! Pije, Janek pije, tylko po to żyje. Od rana do nocy, oj nie ma pomocy. Johnny keeps on drinking, wastes his life not thinking. From morning till dawn, he's beyond help, he's gone.
Johnny, Johnny, you better stop that drinking. You're gonna amount to nothing if you keep up all that drinking, boy. Oh, let me tell you.
Hubert pije z Jankiem, no co i porankiem. Wódkę czysto piją, ciągle skaczą żyją. Jake's drinking with Johnny, both have not much money. Drinking vodka clear and topping off with beer. Ha!
Oh, you boys really like that vodka and beer thing going on. How much money do you guys really have? I'm watching you.
Kuba idzie z Jankiem do domu na rankiem. Żoni pozłościli, to i beer rzucili. Jacob walks with Johnny, they spend all their money. Their wives are yelling loudly, you guys just get out.
Well, you spent all your money here at my bar, and guess what? It's time for you to go. And just like your wives say, get me
łajdaku, co to za życie nam zgotowałeś? Pies ci mordę liżał.
Oh yeah, listen to that clarinet music and the rest of Blue Magic. All right, looking at that time on the clock, it is time for some halfway point. The halfway point in the SareZee That's Me Polka Show with your host, SareZee That's Me. It's Power Hour, baby. Get ready for some versatones. Get those shots ready to rock and roll. Let me know what you're having, what we're sharing. And let's have a little Zdrowie moment and say, peace out to all the losers who have nothing else better to do with their lives. Including me. Just kidding. Oh, man. Speaking of which,
You're listening to PolkaRadio.org with your host, SareZee That's Me. Hey guys, don't forget this broadcast comes with a little bit of fun, but also comes with a bit of cost. Please send your love and help by sending your donations to SareZee That's Me directly or to the network itself. Thank you so much always for your support and dedication to the SareZee That's Me Polka Show, and especially for supporting our network. Your polka source for the finest polka music and entertainment. PolkaRadio.org.
all right, let's get some versatones going for ya. Here is one called At the Tavern Polka. Live.
Well, it's so very hard to have to leave the one you love, and you get more lonely with each passing day. It's so lonely sitting there and dreaming of that girl 1,000 miles away. Well, it's so lonely having her picture right here with me, and I know that I can't stand it anymore. I'm gonna leave right now and go back where I going home to that girl that I adore. Well, it's so very hard to have to leave the one you love, and you get more lonely with each passing day. It's so lonely sitting there and dreaming of that girl 1,000 miles away. Well, it's so lonely having her picture right here with me, and I know that I can't stand it anymore. I'm gonna leave right now and go back where I ought to be. I'm going home to that girl that I adore. One title, I'm Coming Home, Polka. Thank you very much.
Not only that singing voice, but even just the talking voice. Like Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones, baby. At the tavern, and I'm coming home. Also, tonight's shot of choice for Power Hour. Look at how nice and frozen that is, by the way. Old Smoky Salty Caramel. This might be Anthony's. But it was in the freezer, so. Lovely. Hey, let's test something out. We're trying to figure something. Let's test out the waters. If you're tuned into the YouTube chat room and you're, in the chat, there's a little red heart in the corner. And I know that, you guys already know the SareZee, that's me, always give me those hearts, give me that love down below. But I really want to test something out. Please click on that little heart a couple times and let's see what happens, because for some reason, I feel like I'm being messed with. So. But anyways, Jimmy Weber and the Sounds had their reunion in Frankenmuth, Michigan. And it was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And if anybody took a red tambourine from my bestie Tara, then you're in big trouble, mister. And I want it back. And I want to return it to her. So here's Jimmy Weber and the Sounds. One called Going to Poland. And I'm about to pour the shot. And cheers and Zdrowie to everybody.
Polacy rodacy jedziemy do Polski. Zobaczymy miasta, zobaczymy wioski, zobaczymy miasta, zobaczymy wioski, zobaczymy Polskę, góry i doliny, zobaczymy miły nasz kraj rodziny, zobaczymy miły nasz kraj rodziny. Jak to miło zobaczyć krewnego albo przyjaciela dawno znajomego, albo przyjaciela dawno znajomego. Przecież Polskia nasza droga ukochana oczekuje na nas jak matka kochana, oczekuje na nas jak matka kochana. Już razem Polskie na wizycie i jeszcze pojadę, choć mi nie wierzycie, i się pojadem, choć mi nie wierzycie. Piłem wielkie polskie, to będzie szczęśliwi, że ściska ręce, by drogi rodziny, że ściska ręce, by drogi rodziny. That's one called Going to Poland polka right there.
I just want you all to know that salty caramel, Old Smoky, like you know that we love Old Smoky. We enjoy Old Smoky. Yeah, it was a little bit of a glug glug when I poured it in the shot glass. For those of you that have been to Sterling Heights Fest in Sterling Heights, Michigan, I think it's called like the Polish American Cultural Festival, something or another. They always hand out Liquor 43 shot glasses, and they always put mini beers in here, and they're super cute. And if you haven't had a mini beer, then you're missing out. It's Liquor 43 with like a little bit of like heavy whipping cream, I think. And then Aunt Linda actually got, I think it was like a chocolate Liquor 43, or I know there was a chocolate one, and there was something else that was delicious. So, anyways, I don't remember where I was going with that because I got really distracted by this stuff. Anyways, everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is actually smaller than a shot glass, Brian Chankis. Is a shot technically 1 ounce? I think it is. But who really follows, like, give me some hearts down below if you've ever made a mixed drink and it's been more than an ounce, a shot in your drink. Because I think, who was I talking with? Kevin and Karen Adams out of Pulaski, Wisconsin. All I remember of this past Pulaski was that Kevin said, I've never, or maybe it was Karen, I don't even know, but Karen said, I will never be walking around with one of those Stanley Cups full of alcohol because I'm looking at everyone who's been carrying Stanley Cups around, and they're the ones that are knocked down their butts. And she's so right about that because hi baby, my whole family, like, we always have like those big glasses, like especially when we're playing cards or hanging out at home, and I'm pretty sure like when you put ice in there, we're about half liquor, half. This is probably not making my family sound great, but I mean, we've all been there. We've all done it, right? But yeah, it's like a half and half. So moral of the story is I don't know anybody, unless you're at like a bar in like a 6-ounce cup, that puts a shot that's actually 1 ounce. Chocolate creme brulee, that was the other one. Creme brulee. That one was actually, I think, one of my favorites. The creme brulee one was really good. Again, not sponsoring liquor. I just like it. Yeah. Not 19 crimes. First 19 crimes, not Liquor 43. But anyways, moral of this whole story is we love Old Smoky, but salty caramel tastes like soap. Maybe that's just my taste buds because I also don't like cilantro, and a lot of people do. So maybe if I have that, I think it's like a gene or something or whatever. And people think I'm crazy for that, but that's actually a real thing. So maybe the gene that makes cilantro taste like soap also makes the salty caramel Old Smoky taste like soap. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. Okay, that's my TED Talk. Thank you for coming. All right, let's get back to some polka music. This is for all the scum in the polka fields, especially for you people. You know who you are, and if you don't, well, the rest of us do. Here is one by the news, one called It Wasn't Me Polka.
pain gets less and less. You've gone and changed your number and found a new address. You're going out, I'll see you there. You know they're my friends too. Just stay away from me, and honey, I'll stay away from you. It wasn't me who winked at you across the crowded room. No, it wasn't me who took you home, filled you with regret. No matter how much you like to, some things you can't forget. The night went pretty well, though I don't remember much. We talked about the good old days, we said we'd stay in touch. And now some time goes by and you call me with the news. You blame it on the loneliness, the sadness, and drinking too much booze. It wasn't me who winked at you across the crowded room. No, it wasn't me who took you home and filled you with regret. No matter how much you like to, some things you can't forget. It wasn't me who winked at you across the crowded room. No, it wasn't me who took you home, filled you with regret. No matter how much you like to, some things you can't forget. You're going out, I'll see you there. You know they're my friends too. Just stay away from me, and honey, I'll stay away from you.
Oh yeah, baby, it wasn't me. Want to say hi to Joe Vondalovsky. I guess you said hi to me, so hi at Frankenmuth Summer Music Festival. All right, especially for Joe Vondalovsky. Here is Matt Lewandowski and the Alliance. This is literally one of my absolute favorite tunes. Can't wait to perform it with Matt and Blue Magic. Just kidding. Hit me up. I know Matt's going to be listening to this at work tomorrow morning, so he'll get a kick out of that one. Also for Sandy, love you, girl. Here's one called Only Me, featuring Rhonda Vincent on the vocals.
The smoke is thick, the lights are dim, the music's way too loud. But through the haze I see a face that stands out in the crowd. Those lips, those eyes, they hypnotize like none I've ever seen. Though I know you can pick and choose, I hope you'll pick me, only me. I'm the one who always loved you, hang the moon and stars above you. I'd do anything it takes to make you mine. There's no place I wouldn't go, I'd swim the Gulf of Mexico. Say, see,
obliged if you would only see that we were meant to be together. We can make it last forever. I hope you'll pick me, only me. I'm the one who'll always love you, hang the moon and stars above you. I'd do anything it takes to make you mine. There's no place I wouldn't go. I'd swim the Gulf of Mexico. Say, see, only me. I wouldn't go. I'd swim the Gulf of Mexico. Say, only me. Say, only me.
Hey, Dad, your prescription will be ready in just a minute. Hey, Dad, your laundry will be ready in just a minute. Dad, your lunch will be ready in just a minute.
Hey, honey, why don't you take a minute?
When you help care for a loved one, you give them as much time as you can, making sure they're safe and comfortable. But it's just as important that you take some time for yourself. At AARP, we can help with information and useful tips on how you can maintain a healthy life balance, care for your own physical and mental well-being, and manage the challenges of caring for a loved one. Because the better care you take of yourself, the better care you can provide for your loved one.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides to support you and your loved one at aarp.org/caregiving. That's aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, class. Let's hear what everyone did this weekend. Jill?
Well, I raised my older sister to a big oak tree. It was at least 100 years old. My mom said I must have set a record or something. And then we went down by a stream and perched up on this huge rock and saw all of these little minnows swimming around way below us. And then I rescued my little brother from an evil slug king who was guarding him at the bush fortress. And my sister and I brought him back to our super twig fort for safety. And then we all laid out and told stories until it got dark. And the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Awesome. Where were you, Jill?
Yeah. We went to the forest. It's not that far away. Anyone want to come this weekend?
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week and find the fun, adventurous you. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Oh my God. This darn dog just scared the holy bejeebies out of me. Oh my God. Well, way to go, Lammy. I'm sure that reaction was wonderful. Want to say happy Thursday, ZE evening to all of you who's tuned in. All right. Want to say hi to the Muddy Acres Homestead. Also, Tony Blas, too. TB, that's him. The Tonester, as we like to call him. And like we mentioned before, that they're going to be playing Our Lady of the Scapular Festival in Wyandotte, Michigan. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. What else is happening? Let me tell you about a story. Guess what's coming up soon? The International Polka Association Convention. Make sure you save the date. It's the 57th annual. Festival and Convention, August 28th, 2025. The 7 to 10 kickoff party with the Alex Meixner Band at the Cranberry Elks Lodge. Also, don't forget, August 29th through the 31st, that is at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel in Pittsburgh Cranberry. If you'd like to book your reservation, call 724-776-6900. And the deadline for the banquet is coming up tomorrow, so don't forget to book your banquet tickets now. It's 4 fun-filled days of polka entertainment on Friday. Polka country musicians, The Natural Talent, Eddie Foreman Orchestra, and John Stevens Double Shot. On Saturday, music by Blue Magic, IPA Tribute Band, of course featuring their Hall of Fame set, Clinic and Friends, and of course the Twin City Sounds. And I was speaking of, oh my god, that was insane. Was just singing Twin City Sounds, and Pete Merzynski just texted. So hello to the Merzynski family tuned in. Can't wait to be at the pool party, and I'll be sweeping it away. Also, I know you'll just sweep the crowd on that. Also on Sunday, music by the Music Company, Maestro's Men, The Beat, Polka Family Band, and of course Mon Valley Push. There will be a special guest appearance by Molly B. And of course, as always, bands are subject to change. The Welcome Party, Hall of Fame and Music Awards Banquet, pool parties, polka mass, election of officers and directors, and much, much more. For more details and information to follow, visit the IPA website at www.ipapolkas.com. And of course, be sure to listen to the IPA radio show at Polka Jammer Network and also on PolkaRadio.org, the finest music, the finest source for polka music and entertainment. Looking forward to it. 3 weeks away. Holy crap! 3 weeks away from Labor Day weekend. Where the heck did the summer go? Stop. I always thought like going back to school was always something, and now being an adult and like obviously working and dang it, it doesn't slow down much at all. So that's not fun. All right, especially for the Merzynski family, here is one called Good Friends by the Brass Connection, TBC, because they are very, very good friends to us.
Już dookoła, gdzie radość nas woła, to wina, to piwa, siadajmy wraz. Niech muzyka nam gra i niech każdy zaśpiewa i niech radość nam głosi każdemu z nas. Piszesz choćkę i ci pogadam se w zgodzie wesołości. Śpi polski śpiew, piosenka wesoła, każdemu z nas woła, bo przy tej radości to nikt nie gnie. Nie poda, że przyjąć tam zgoda, to z nami napije i poda dłoń. I język oczysty, aż temy nas ogniszki, bo polsku jak żyje, tu na to dłoń.
especially for Nicole, Tech, and Pete. This one's for you, Crusade. I'm ready to dance.
Have some fun. The night is young. Take my hand, baby, come on.
P.S. Tech is Robin, in case you didn't know. Mission accomplished. Absolutely. Nothing better than making the workday go by faster. Hell yeah. All right. Oh my gosh. For those of you that know me, and for those of you that don't know me, let me tell you a little secret. For those of you that know me already know this. I can be quite clumsy. A little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like I get that from my mama. Thank God for junk towels, because apparently it's a lot more difficult than I thought to read comments and pour a glass of wine. So thank God for junk towels. And yeah, and Tony knows to have those things around quite often. I think last week, Lambo jumped up and I went to like move my elbow and I had a glass of wine. Shocking, I know. And it just went flink and crushed, and yeah. Yeah, so stay away from Sarah when she can be in clumsy mood. Also, thank God for technology that's waterproof, and thank God that I caught that as quickly as I did, because Tony would be very, 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 very upset. Haha. Okay. Here is Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push, one called Where Are the Good Times, Polka. Live. Again, we're just doing a live old show.
Są te wesołe czasy, co pamiętamy od daleka. Gdzie są te drogie, wszystkie znajome, co razem z nami się bawili. Gdzie jest ta stara, wesoła para, gdzie my tańczyli po północy. Sobotę wieczór się my słodzili, do białego rana się pobijali. Where are the good times? Where are the places? Picnic groves and ballrooms, familiar faces. Oh, how I miss those good times and places. Picnic groves and ballrooms, familiar faces. Są pikniki w każdą niedzielę, w ładnym ogrodzie przy laseczku. Polskie jedzenie, piwko gorzałka, muzyka grała przez cały dzień. To są konieiki, krótkie sukienki, kawalerowie spojrzerowie. Te drogie czasy, wesołe czasy, tylko nam zostały słodkie pamiątki. Where are the good times? Where are the places? Picnic groves and ballrooms, familiar faces. Oh, how I miss those good times and places. Picnic groves and ballrooms, familiar faces. Here we go.
Oh yeah, baby. Lenny Gomulka and the Chicago Push. That was Where Are the Good Times, Polka. Let me tell you guys about a little event that's coming up. But before I do that, the last pause for the cause. For this rendition of the... Oh my gosh, just forget it.
Right now, our country feels divided, but there's a place where people are coming together.
I swear, one glass of wine and a shot. That's it.
But I'm glad we are.
I don't know what else to say.
Labels and one small step are helping people with different political views, beliefs, and life experiences come together through conversation, and it feels good.
Wow, your story is so...
Interesting?
Yeah.
When people actually sit down, talk, and listen to one another, they can break down boundaries and connect as human beings. At lovehasnolabels.com/onesmallstep, you can listen to amazing, life-changing conversations and find simple tools to start a conversation of your own.
I know one thing. This conversation gives me hope.
It gives me a lot of hope, too.
Take a step toward bringing our country and your community together by having the courage to start a conversation at lovehasnolabels.com/onesmallstep. A message from StoryCorps, Love Has No Labels, and the Ad Council.
People do some pretty cool things in their 40s and 50s. Why should saving for retirement be any different? I mean, they go back to college, learn new instruments, start skateboarding. Whoa! Okay, maybe that one's not for everybody, but saving for retirement is. With aceyourretirement.org, you can get on track with your retirement savings no matter your age. Just have a 3-minute chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach from AARP. You'll get personalized recommendations based on your input that are easy to understand and work with your lifestyle. It's quick, easy, and free. Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back.
Snarly move, Dad.
Thanks, sweetie.
So wherever you are in your retirement savings journey, head to aceyourretirement.org and start chatting with Avo today. That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Yes, that's it. There is no more. Ha! Okay, let me tell you guys about an event that's coming up in September, 1 month from today. The Let's Polka USA Club presents Tony Blazonczyk's new face. September 14th, 2025, of course, because it's a month away. The doors open at 1 o'clock p.m. and music and dancing goes from 1:30 to 5:30. This event will be held at Royalty West Banquets, 8675 South Archer Avenue in Willow Springs, Illinois. The admission is only $15 per person, and anyone 18 and under will be free when accompanied by an adult. Also, don't forget, the club meeting will be held from 12:15 to 12:45, and this is only for members. Food and drink will be available for purchase along with the cash bar. For more information or table reservations, contact Mary Leah at 815-436-4252 or Carol Chebiatowski at 708-907-5625. And you can also visit our website at www.letspolkausa.com. And please, please, please follow and subscribe to our Facebook page, Let's Polka USA Club. And while you're at it, please follow and subscribe the SareZee That's Me Polka Show Facebook page. You can get updates on when we're going to be live, and now I can hear myself on my YouTube, and, all the fun stuff. So make sure you come hear Tony Blazonczyk's new face, September 14th at Royalty West Banquets, 8675 South Archer Avenue. Speaking of Tony Blazonczyk's new face, here's Melvin on the vocal, one called An Angel with Blue Eyes, off of that new album, At Face Value, or their newest album, I should say, not the new one, because that's coming soon. Off their latest album, At Face Value, and you can get this at www.newphase.com. Here we go.
Some sweet day I'll see my darling, see her with an angel band. Her blue eyes will be shining as they did when I held her hand. I will meet my blue-eyed darling some sweet day up in the sky. Yes, someday I'm gonna meet her, meet an angel with blue eyes. There will be a blue-eyed angel waiting to
yeah, Angel with Blue Eyes. Melvin Zhuzhutko, Ray Melvin Zhuzhutko on the vocal. And just so you guys know, if you are busy on that Sunday and you can't make it out to Royalty West Banquets in Illinois, then you might as well be available on Saturday and head out to the Kindy Polka Fest for Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th. Bring the entire family and help support and preserve the Polish heritage and polka music. Isn't that the darn truth? Let me tell you. Food, refreshments, beer, and wine. Wooden dance floor. That dance floor is stellar, just so you guys know. If you guys are dancers, you would love it. On Saturday, 2 p.m. to midnight, Tony Blazonczyk's New Phase, Steve Javitsky Band, Daryl Welton and New Brass Express, and the Style Sticks. And then Sunday, noon to 6, is Daryl Welton and New Brass Express, the Steve Javitsky Band, and the Kielbasa Kings. So that's also the weekend of September 13th and 14th. So if you can't make it to Royalty West, you might as well go to Kindy. Or, whatever floats your boat. All right, looking at the time on the clock, we're going to be winding things down within the next 7 minutes. Thank you all so much for all of your love, support, and dedication to the SareZee That's Me Polka Show with, of course, your host, SareZee That's Me. And how about we play some Kevin Selecki off of that Selections album? Here's one called The Helen Polka. Hi, Gamma. Holy moly guacamole, jolly, totally, wow. What talent. Holy crap. That is Kevin Selecki right there off that Selections album. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. Fantastic. 22 out of 10. 22 out of 10. Want to say hi to my grandma. A little late, but better late than never. I think we have like 2 minutes left on PolkaRadio. Or they might have already cut us off. Who knows? Also want to say hi to the Lakowskis. I want to say hi to Audrey and Diane. Hello. And yeah, so looking at that clock, we got a couple minutes. So it's time for Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones. And hope that Wayne is still listening because I saved this for him. And I think he might have thought that I forgot about him, but I did not. So all of you Abedic lovers out there, even though I know it's almost time to say dobranoc and goodnight. And if you already have said dobranoc and goodnight, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you right here next week on the SareZee That's Me Polka Show with your host, SareZee That's Me. And God bless each and every single one of you. And especially for Wayne Anslieb. Here's one called, this is honestly probably one of his favorite tunes. One called Świr. Live, Eddie Blazonczyk and the Versatones.
Świr za kominem siedzi Mazur ze swym synem. Mazurowo ze swą córką wyglądają jedną dziurką. Paćko górę kłoni i cyklyncy leci do nich, a ze strachu siadła kura, tańczy z nią Mazura. Dziewczyno białej chuste, daj mi pyska, kładzie puste, oj ty dana, oj ty dziewczyno kochana. Matka droga, daj mi córkę, dom ci piwa, puka córkę, dosyć będzie jednak warta, ta córka nic nie warta. Siedzi Mazur ze swoim synem, Mazurowo ze swą córką wyglądają jedną dziurką. Patrz kogo góra kłoni, idzie prędzej leci do nich, a ze strachu siadła kura, to tutaj przybył Mazura.
Yeah, 2 in a row, and this is something I've never done before. I know we're off the air, technically, but we're still on YouTube, and I'm loving this obetic stuff, so let's keep it rolling with a couple more obetics. You know what? Especially for freaking Wayne. He's just having a grand old time, and I'm sure Mavi, this is so funny. Obviously people watch AI. I was picturing a dog, and I think AI could probably pull this off, but a dog with the tail. I don't know. Someone come up with it, please. All right, just a few more tunes. Why not? Here's one called, and like I said, this is something I've never done before. We're just doing the damn obetics right now. And I can say whatever the heck I want now. So we're doing the freaking obetics. I'm not going to say that word. I've never said that word before in my life. All right, teasers. Obetic. Teasers, obetic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We are in OT, and that's about it. 2 more quick ones, especially for the Muddy Acres Homestead. Here is one called the Muddy Shoes, obetic, especially for the Muddy Acres. yeah. The muddy shoes are pathetic. Especially for wiggity Wayne. And, hey, just want to let you all know that his sauces and rubs and ketchups and everything in between are freaking phenomenal. And he was out there getting muddy shoes, working his dupa off, and getting the sauces made for each and every single one of us. And you can visit wiggitywaynesauces.com and order yours today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all there is. There is no more. Dziękuję bardzo from the bottom of my serce. And we will see you right back, right here, this time next week. Same time, same place is what I really wanted to say. And this is the last tune of the night. Dobranoc. We'll see you next time. Here is the Versatones one more time. One called the Tui Taki Ta. All back.
New one, it'll be on our new album, One Time.